Paragraph 2. The subject is related seeing Allah in the hereafter, in Jannah. Is it possible? Would it be okay? Jaiz, not jaiz? Possible, not possible? What a Sunni Muslim had to think, believe in. وَالرُّؤْيَةُ حَقٌّ لِأَهْلِ الْجَنَّةِ. وَالرُّؤْيَةُ seeing. حَقٌّ is حق لِأَهْلِ الْجَنَّةِ, for the people of Jannah. People of Jannah would see Allah. Ru'yatullah, seeing Allah, is حَقٌّ. الرُّؤْيَةُ حَقٌّ لِأَهْلِ الْجَنَّةِ. Now, when human beings would be seeing Allah, what kind of seeing is that? In order a human being seeing Allah, Allah would be thinking, we think, like needs to have body or something like that. Body limits. So answering to that, بغير إحاطة, without إحاطة. إحاطة, surrounding. محيط, surrounding, around. بغير إحاطة, with no إحاطة, no surrounding. They will not see him in an environment or something, in a physical. ولا كيفية, no كيفية. كيفية, no how. There will be no how. Answer to how. No كيفية, no إحاطة. That way of seeing him. كما نطق به كتاب ربنا, as the book, كما, like نطق, said, كما, as, like, as نطق, said, به, in that كتاب ربنا, book of our Lord, as book, Quran, of our Rabb, said what? The following: وجوه يومئذ ناظرة إلى ربها ناظرة. This is from Surah Al-Qiyamah. وجوه, faces. وجه, وجه, وجوه. يومئذ, that day, hereafter, day of judgment. ناظرة, ripe. نظرة, mature. Ripe. No rawness, no immaturity. I mean, all faces will be like immersed in maturity, all bodies of human beings. إلى ربها, to their Lord, to Rabb, their Rabb, ناظرة, will be looking, seeing, looking, نظرة, to look, ناظر, نظرة, ناظر, كتب, كاتب. So, faces, human beings, human faces, but human beings, will be so immersed in maturity, in issues, in brightness, then they will be seeing Allah, looking at Allah. So Quran says like that. وجوه يومئذ ناظرة إلى ربها ناظرة. So الرؤية حق لأهل الجنة. رؤية is حق. We will see Allah in the hereafter. Okay, now goes a little bit into detail. وتفسيره. Its tafsir, its explanation is like the following. وتفسيره على ما أراده الله تعالى وعلمه. Its meaning, its tafsir of this word is what? Allah is like ma that aradahu, Allah wanted, Allah willed, ta'ala, Allah ta'ala, wa'alimahu, Allah knows. What is its meaning? How they are going to see? How? That is what Allah knows. That will be as Allah knows, as Allah wants. Tafsiru. Its tafsir is this. Because bila kayfiyatin, no kayfiyah. Human being cannot understand what it is. Humanity, no one in the universe can comprehend something بغير إحاطة بغير كيفية. We cannot know, we don't know what it is. We cannot comprehend any concept like that. So فتفسيره, its tafsir على ما أراده الله تعالى وعلمه. As Allah did irada, Allah did know. That is the way it will happen. There are ahadith, sayings of the Prophet. What about them? Now we are coming to that. وَكُلُّ مَا جَاءَ فِي ذَلِكَ وَكُلُّ all ma that جاء came في ذلك in this subject من الحديث الصحيح in terms of Sahih Hadith عن الرسول from the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم. Whatever came from Rasul in terms of Hadith about this subject, seeing Allah. There are Hadith like that. In that many Hadith, people will see Allah, will look, Allah will speak, Allah will say, will speak, people will see. There are like that in the Hadith. What about them? وَكُلُّ each ma that جاء came في ذلك in this subject من الحديث from Hadith as-Sahih, Sahih Hadith عن الرسول from the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم فهو that whatever is that كما like قال he said. They are as the Prophet said. Not as we understand. As he said, as he meant. We don't know, we don't know. كما قال, as he said. ومعناه, and its meaning, hadith meaning, ala upon ma that arada he intended. Whatever he wanted, it is in that. Its meaning is the meaning he intended, the Prophet. Just a comment here, kama qal. Whenever a person reads a hadith, it is an adab to say at the end, Sadaqa Rasulullah. Rasulullah says truth. Fima qal, in what he said. Hadith you said, then at the end, in what he said, this is what he said, I think, or kama qal, as he said. Maybe I am wrong. Very important. Many times people, we don't say like that, we don't act like that, but that is the best way. Sadaqa Rasulullah fima qal aw kama qal, like here kama qal, as he said. My saying, perhaps I neglected one word, I added one word. My interpretation, maybe, perhaps I am wrong. That is what he said. That is the truth, not mine. Okay. This is, this seeing Allah in this world, in the hereafter. Is it possible? Can a person see? Of course, there is a story of Musa alayhi salam. He looked at the mountain and he fainted. He could not see. I mean, there are things like that, but there are ahadith where people will see in the hereafter. So that is the debate. This is Sunni Aqidah, answering, establishing the norm in seeing Allah issue at the day of judgment. So we are continuing. لا ندخل في ذلك. لا ندخل, we don't enter. دخل في ذلك, about this subject, we don't enter in this subject. متأولين, doing ta'wil, interpreting بِآرَائِنَا, with our views, with our ra'is. We don't enter in this debate of seeing the moon, interpreting what is said, hadith and Quran, with our views, with our opinions. We don't do that. ولا, neither, متوهمين, وهم, fantasizing, guessing, imagining, وهم, hallucination in the head, mind, وهم, thinking. It is not there, but thinking. ولا متوهمين, وهم, وهم, توهم, توهم متوهم, متوهمين. We are not متوهمين. وهم, بأهوائنا, with our هوا. هوا, desire inside. هوا, أهواء. we don't enter into this subject interpreting, doing ta'wil with our views or imagining things with our inside desires, and we don't debate this subject. We don't enter into this subject about seeing Allah. That is what we are discussing. Ru'yatu وَالرُّؤْيَةُ حَقٌّ لِأَهْلِ الْجَنَّةِ. This is the key. وَالرُّؤْيَةُ حَقٌّ لِأَهْلِ الْجَنَّةِ. فإنه definitely ما سلم في دينه, ما did not, سلم has salim, sound, healthy, salim, salamat, salim, sound في دينه. Nobody is sound and healthy in his religion, في دينه, إلا except man who salima is sound lillahi in Azza wa Jalla, wali Rasuli and his prophet. Nobody could be sound in his religion, healthy in his religion, salim in his religion, except who is salim for Allah and his prophet. Also, Varadda rejected, anybody who rejects ma that ishtabaha, became doubtful, suspicion, ishtabaha, shubha, doubt, alayhi, Varadda rejected, or not rejected, referred here, ilma, knowledge, ma, that ishtabaha alayhi, is doubtful on him, referred to ila alimihi, to alim of that thing. Nobody can be sound, healthy in his religion except the ones who is salim, healthy, sound, for the sake of Allah, for the sake of the Prophet, and turns to alim in any subject which is ishtabaha alayhi, is full of shubha, is not clear, doubt, full of doubt with him.
ورد علم ما اشتبه أو علم
ورد علم ما اشتبه عليه إلى عالمه. يا رد مفعول to رد ورد هو he referred علم and knowledge ما اشتبه what is شبه عليه on him إلى عالمه to alim who knows. I mean, in the area he has doubtful or he doesn't have clear, he has shubha, he refers that knowledge to alim and clears himself. That's real knowledge, is what that means. وَلَا تَثْبُتُ does not get fixed, does not settle. Qidamul Islam or Qadamul Islam, feet of Islam, leg, feet of Islam, Qadam, feet, a person's feet. Illa but ala upon Zahr, back. At-taslim, submission. Wal-istislam, accepting submission. Islam's feet cannot be fixed on anything other than on at the back, Zahr, back of taslim, taslimiyat, submitting, submission, and istislam, and accepting submission. I mean, Islam cannot find any solid ground, stand on solid place without taslim, without istislam. Taslim, submitting, submission to Allah. Istislam, accepting submission. فمن who رام wanted, rauma, qalaba, demanded, ajwaf, wawi, rauma. فمن who rama, intended, wanted, demanded, ilma, knowledge, ma that, now a little bit sliding different area, I mean same area. What about forbidden knowledge? Things which are not good. Is it okay to run after them? To know or to spend time or after them? Yeah, there are some knowledges in Islam, acceptable, not acceptable, and traditional books, philosophy sometimes falls in that category. Philosophy. There is a big debate, I mean, Greek philosophy or something. Is it studying that area is jaiz, not jaiz, valid, not valid? Big debate in the literature. Today we might have in our homes, for example, Bible. I mean, if you go in the books, keeping that at home is not acceptable. I mean, there are things which is, yeah, but centuries changed a little bit. These are masail ijtihadiyya. So, forbidden sciences, sihr, magic, doing things like that. So, فَمَنْ who Rama wanted, ilm, knowledge, ma that فمن رام علم ما حضر عنه علمه. فمن who رام, wanted, demanded, ran after علم, knowing, to know, acquiring knowledge, ما that حضر, prohibited, منه, he, from him, علمه, knowing it. Anybody who runs after knowledge, such knowledge which is his knowledge is prohibited from him, knowing it prohibited from him. I mean, this is not yesterday's Arabic, this is the Arabic. Anybody who is running after to acquire knowledge of something, he is prohibited from to know, prohibited to know, but he is still after. Anybody who does like that, وَلَمْ يَقْنَعْ, does not get content, satisfied. قناعة القناعة كنز لا ينفد. قناعة ولم يقنع, does not get settled or satisfied بالتسليم. بالتسليم. Anybody who does not بالتسليم, ولم يقنع بالتسليم, he does not get content بالتسليم. فهمه, فهمه is Allahu Alam محول of taslim. He does not submit his understanding, he is not yet satisfied and content with just taslim, just submitting his understanding. حجبه, anybody who is in this position, حجبه, curtain, hijab, prevents. منامه, his desire, his demand prevents him عن خالص التوحيد, from pure tawheed. So he could not get cannot get pure tawheed in his heart. وصافي المعرفة, صافي, pure, معرفة, knowledge. He cannot get pure knowledge, pure, clean tawheed, وصحيح الإيمان, and healthy iman. He cannot get. He does not get clean tawheed, pure knowledge, ma'rifah, valid, healthy iman, فيتذبذب مذبذبين بين ذلك لا إله هؤلاء ولا إله هؤلاء. Whole world is like that. Khalid Quraishi, this whole world is like that. We think we are not in, but Allahu Alam, we are to in. Inshallah, we are not munafiq, but when it comes to muzabzib, we are into it. Going this way, muzabzibina bayna zalik. How big ayah? Muzabzib, la ilaha illa wa la ilaha illa. Zabzaba, I mean, swinging. going this way, coming this way, coming this way, going this way, going this way, coming this way, in the middle. I mean, roaming around, could not join to this group, could not join to this group, in the middle, confused. All humanity confused. Yes.
يعني يصير الإنسان مثل أهل العرب.
فيتذبذب ذبذبة ذبذبة تذبذبة تذبذبة يتذبذب يتذبذب باب التفاعل. It is not باب التفاعل. This is باب التدحرج. ذب ذب for. دحرج for, not three for. تذبذب, one letter is added to that. رباعي مجرد مزيد حرف واحد, one letter is added. تذبذب تذبذب. فيتذبذب, that person goes swinging between الكفر, between disbelief والإيمان and iman. Some iman, some kufr. A little iman, a little kufr. He will go like that. والتصديق والتكذيب. Sometimes tasdiq Allah, accepting Allah, truth. Sometimes takzib, denying. Just opposite of tasdiq. والإقرار والإنكار. Sometimes إقرار, accepting, inkar, rejecting. موسوسا. Then must be موسوسا. اسم المفعول موسوسا. If موسوسا وسوسة وسوسة يوسوس, yes, موسوسة يوسوس يوسوس موسوسا موسوسا full of وسوسة مفعول done to وسوسة وسوسة يوسوس يوسوس اسم المفعول اسم الفاعل موسوس شيطان موسوس موسوس human being who gets shaitan's وسوسة موسوسا full of وسوسة under influenced by وسوسة وسوسة whisper in English but like deep influence of shaitan by whispering. موسوسا تائها wandering. تائه wandering, like confused, like perplexed, wandering. تائها شاكا شك full of shubha. شاكا موسوسا تائها شاكا, that person will be مذبذب, going, coming, kufr, iman, tasdiq, takzib, iqrar, inkar, full of waswasa, perplexed, wandering, and full of shubha, full of shak, doubt. La mu'minan, would not be mu'min. He musaddiqan, tasdiq, a doer of tasdiq, would not be. Wala also would not be. Jahidan, rejecting, mukazziban, denying. Not mu'min who is accepting the truth, or not kafir who is rejecting and denying the truth. Will be in the middle.
So how we can call this type of categories? They are kafir or munafiq or kafir. What's the type of it?
I think this seems munafiq here seems munafiq. These human beings two categories. One is Muslim, one is Kafir, one is Munafiq. Allahu Alam, this is Munafiq category. Allahu Alam. I think we will conclude here, inshallah.